decides to capture? Do you decide to capture? You bastard, why won't you capture? Eh. Oh, it's not the specified window. Shut up. Do that, and then I have to close it, and then I have to open it, I think. What do you mean it's not fucking such bullshit? Do I have to do this every fucking time? How is it not a game? It's a fucking game. It works all the time before this shit. Now it's legacy characters. We're doing the Smite Paladin. Just give me the stupid fucking candy, goddamn it. Shit. It's not a shield, though. It does more damage now that I re-logged in from last night. Nothing has changed. What the fuck?
I cannot do that.
I don't get it. This game is so weird. The thing I love about this build is it has no wind up. It just shoots things that do damage.
Stand down or die. I cannot do that.
There's a loot lizard.
I cannot do that.
Already off the rip, we got a lizard.
Too heavy.
I forgot about all this shit. Oh, fuck. What the fuck do you want? Jesus fuck. Alright. I don't need that. Alright, so crush more things. I do want those. But I don't need the resistances now, honestly. So I'll keep the crit for now. Garbage. Just a little bit of deja vu. Hell yeah. Yeah.
Stand down or die.
Hmm? Yep. We're not changing the spectrum. Fuck no. They will not have... No, they don't have the speeds that we have.
Okay. Well, I don't know that I can.
Sure, you could.
I cannot do that.
So this is some new stuff. That teleporting shit is interesting. Healing effectiveness, nice. Healing effectiveness, What's that go up to? 17? poison, damn. I'll take that. Trash. And I don't do physical damage over time. All trash. Double the damage. Right, and then weapons. I already have resistances balanced now, so I don't have to worry about that. I think it's time to get fire penetration. Yes. That could be good too. Teleporting shits are not fun. This hurts. What are these things? These new shits. They're scary. It's the new cycle shit. The undead uprising enemies, I think, or whatever it is, whatever they called it.
I cannot do that. Too heavy.
Garbage. Don't need either of those either. Don't really need that. A stick. There we go. Reset. Might as well go up here. Repeatedly, plus 20 intelligence, 5% damage. Not useful, but we'll hit. Replace it. I do need to keep a belt, but I don't really need this belt for anything. It's just there for the potion slots. Alright, this will be risky. Jump. Alright. Yep, that's the only point. Let's go down. And that shimmering is not tempting. 19 minutes garbage.
Yes.
Don't need that. Crush you. Crush you. Crush you.
Yes.
And I don't need that. So that. Find a belt. Show me belts. And what subtypes do I want? Armor, so it's good. Spider silk could be okay, but I don't really need the resistances. Armor. And movement speed, sure.
Take care.
Alright, so any belts? No, no, no. Affix shards. Affix shards. Yeah, it's really nice that I can't hold a potion. That means I get to use a potion every time, and we can just wear that. Now we can hold potions. We're good. You automatically do nothing for me.
Stand down or die.
also forgot that everything here is
Cannot
skill
do that.
above my level. So that's kind of why everything does so much damage. What'd you get? Void Res? Got you, Google. Get back here.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Just look at them all.
Too heavy.
Wake them up. I don't need the catapults. Do the recovery. I could use a helmet like that. If I can get one that's any better than mine in any way, shape, or form. Better health, Oh, he's not all fat and ugly. How could I tell if it was him?
Too heavy.
This. Put one of these up here for now. Just this is good. I think. Did I fight the Nemesis? Yeah, I fought a Nemesis.
Too heavy.
Shitloads of armor. I can afford to lose some of the Fizz Res. I can actually afford to lose that whole thing. It does have 10% increased health. That has bonus armor. Nice. Could definitely make this a little bit better too. Toss you on. Armor's at T3. I don't really need the elemental resist. That's good. I don't really need the mana. Gave me mana again anyways. Vitality is fine, sure. We'll take a stat. And that took all of the rest of it. That's fine. I don't need the attunement anymore. We're doing less damage now because of the loss of it, though. We can get attunement on this helm here. And then toss it on. And then we can get... Oh, that one already had attunement anyways. Never mind. So that doesn't matter. You're trash now. Don't even need to crush that. Or that. Or that. Cold resist. Trash, trash, trash. Trash, trash, trash. You 25% elemental. Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna do for you. Reroll its innate attributes. The values of all artifacts of this. That one. Yeah, that. It's a 50-50 chance to get 2 attributes. That's all I want. Didn't get shit. And it didn't. I think it went down. Fuck. That's fine. Trash. Crush. Don't really need that anymore, or that, or that, or that. So that can be sold. Up to 105. 100% to chance to transport devouring orbs around the target location when you use a bracing strike. Okay. Interesting. It could have +2 to all avoid skills too. That would do a lot of melee. Shit, right? I'm not throwing, so trash all of that.
Yes.
And the last crusher. Time to buy more.
Yes.
And more affix shards. Let's go. don't know why that lizard just sat there. Sure.
I cannot do that. Stand down or die. I cannot do that.
Ooh, nice. Fuck yeah, I can maybe make those into something. I have 30% elemental resistance. That's a shame.
Stand down or
Because
die.
the cold will need a little bit extra if I remove it. But the
I
area
cannot do that.
will be very helpful.
I cannot do that.
At least it'd be fun, actually. I like having big area on things that should probably not have an absurdly big area. Look at all those later. Fire damage, that's fine. Damage over time low, though. Nemesis time. Find me a nemesis.
Stand down or die.
Ooh. Damn. But that's fine. I'll keep
Too
it.
heavy.
Now I know not to sell them at least. If I do end up wanting to use Ward after I complete my mission
Cannot
with
do
it.
that. I cannot do that. Cannot do that. Too heavy. Too heavy. Stand down. Yeah.
Maybe I'll take the hands. I don't think there's a nemesis. Or I've already done it. It's hard to remember.
Yes.
That's better than mine. We'll take it. 80% increased necrotic if you recently hit. I don't do necrotic damage, but that's fine. Sell the rest.
Yes.
Health regen. I don't need. Physical, we'll keep just in case I do need it later. We'll need cold. For vitality, you say. Keep that. As a matter of fact, try to change this to something useful. Like that. The 3 to attunement is nice. But I need to try and get... Oh, I do also lose poison resist. I can't really do that, can I? We'll just do that. You knocking? Remove that. That took all of it. God damn it. Fucking trash. Well, I could tie up more resistances into this as well and have less on that, but I already got rid of those gloves, so I think I'll just take more damage. 66. And the minimum I can get is +4. So if it gives me +4, that'll be sad. But we'll see. Put that back on. There, we're at 50k damage with Holy Aura. Yeah. Do want runes. Amulets wouldn't be a bad idea. What do I currently have? No bonuses. 8 and 12, 15 and 5. So we want that first. Runes first for sure. This is an arena? Hell yeah. Makes it quick. No nemesis there. I think that's the problem with arenas, right? Or do they still also have a 30% chance of nemesis? Does that hurt? That probably hurts. I don't want to find out, honestly. I'm not going to walk to the side.
Stand down or die. I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Don't cross the line. The line is fire. Alright, do you hurt? You do. Jesus Christ. That's interesting. Alright, I hate how the portal button is not up there anymore. Yeah, it's a shame. Alright, I did say I needed to fix my loot filter, so let's actually start doing that. We're doing DOT, so we need staves? No, we want sword and boards now. So this is going to be 2. Remove that, one-handed. Scepter, wand, okay. Offhand, shield. Because I can't choose another item type. I wish you could choose 2 sets of item types. Alright, that's fine. So, affixes. What I'm looking for. Damage over time. We need, what else? Spell damage. I don't really need attributes on them. Damage, spell damage, damage over time. Fire damage, maybe? Fire, elemental, possibly fine. Elemental damage over time, that will work as well. So that's good. So that's just those ailments. I don't really care much for. So anything that I could put on them, that would be useful. Nothing from that. Mana, maybe. Mana regen, probably worth it. Spell damage and reduced mana cost, worth it. Spell. can't use spell damage. I don't really need the spell Critical Strike. Minions, not necessary. Sentinel, don't need that. Sentinel, I don't need those either. So, all of this, we update, we duplicate, emphasize, recolor, attack. Show, recolor, red. So those, this one needs to be at least 2. They're almost all offensive, so I think that's the only reason why you're able to have only 2. Yeah, that sounds about right. And since this one's that, we'll go with more than or equal to 6. And these ones, we want any one of them, but you need 3 or more. And total affix tiers less or equal to 10. Nah, not 10. Don't want that. Probably want more than specifically. More than 6 maybe. If it starts with a 3 and it has to just have at least 3 other level tier 1s, that'll be fine. I think that works. Alright. It's sword for board. And we'd name the same thing. Sword for board. Alright, so there's that. We don't need the affix, or we don't need the catalyst ones because they're garbage. We need shields. So these can be turned off because I know I'm not using catalysts. Shields, yes. Show. Recolor. Turn those to... we'll go with this color. A good solid orange. And then we call it board. Duplicate. Emphasize. Oh, that's right. It's easier to do this first. So we have that. Affix conditions. Health. Added health. Armor would be fine. Percent armor would be fine. All resistances would be good. Elemental I could tie into a shield to get rid of it from my gloves so I can make my gloves better eventually. Damage, we can't do anything but physical, so that tracks. General, we can't get damage over time. Can we get anything? We could get melee damage. We can't get spell anything. That's fine. So, that's about all I need then for that. Potion, nothing happens there. Dodge, nothing happens there. Increased healing effectiveness would be good. Stun. Armor and reduced damage from crits is doable, that's nice. Nothing for movement, nothing for cooldown. I don't really care about reflect yet. That'll be a different time if I decide to actually turn this into a Thorns build. chance to slow, and that's all we got. That's fine by me. Alright, so that's good. Save it. With at least 4, that means I do have... Nah, I'll go with at least 2. 2 is fine. Save it, then duplicate. Emphasize. 6 and up. This, I want it more than or equal to 3, and since we need 2, but we can have up to 4 different things. Honestly, since it's board, I'm gonna make it 4. I'm gonna make it have all 4 requirements. All 4. All 4. One of them has to be 6 to be capitalized. This we want specifically more than Alright, so does that I guess so. That's what's saying all 4 of them have to be tier 3 and above. I think is what that means, right? We'll take it. That sounds like a good plan. Interesting. Increased mana regen. It's better than mine. I have vitality. I lost a little bit of poison resist for swapping it out, I think. But gaining most of it back from the vitality that I added. What can I do for you? I'll increase that. At 65, shit. Okay. So you can be crushed. You can be crushed. That's a tier 6, yeah. Almost a max roll on it, too. Lead with an axe. Oh, it's got nothing else, so we're good. Drop it, Jesus. That's trash. That's trash. Yeah, because it's void damage over time. Physical damage over time. Alright. So I get 10 from that. So that does 10 physical with 187% spell damage. That's the thing that's the kicker. 40, 44, yeah, so that's still better. But it does make the spell cost even lower. But that doesn't really matter too much, because I don't have mana problems right now. So maybe I should also just be looking for hazel rings, but at a later time. So rings. We're going to add conditions. What do I want on my rings? I should probably try to get health tied into them. Attunement, maybe, but it only goes up to 8. I kind of would want attunement for my armor instead. Hi, mister. You trying to get over here? Let me move the bowl out of the way. Come here. My old man cat. Do you want out? I'm not doing anything important. You can definitely sit in. Huh? This is just loot filtering. Alright. You want pets? Do you need outside to use the bathroom? You are indeed locked in here. What's that? It's on headphones. Alright, mister. Let's see if you need outside. Alright, things. Is my mic? Yep, mic is back online. Alright. Affix. Let's see. Tie health. That sounds fine. I don't really need mana. I could try to go with mana recove. That might be fine to add in. Resistance. Confirm. What do I have currently? Necro, which I could lose. And physical, which I can't lose now. But I can mess with those to make them better. I don't need the necrotic resist. But that one's dead. Okay, so this one is the one that I can mess around with. Health or healing effectiveness. Elemental damage. Let's see what this thing does. So, upgrade to 36% from 27. Upgrade to 37 from 23, that's worth it. What do you do? It's up to 49, so health is more worth it here. to 52 from 37, way better. Up to 36, still. Fuck it, let's do another one. Almost max health, nice. That's pretty good. That's big. Alright, so I don't really need resistances on it then. So we can go with mana regen, health. Where did they go? There we go. With mana regen, we can go with health. We can go with damage types, so we got damage over time, elemental, fire, spell damage. Meow, what do you want, huh? What do you want, Chonker? Do you need pets? You here to bug me? Do you just want on the windowsill? As always? Yeah, you can bug me right now. I'm just doing loot filter action. Alright, so I could tie attributes, that's what I'm trying to do as well. So attunement and strength would be fine. Any ring with any four of them. And save that. So rings, we show, recolor, make them yellow. We'll make yellow green, whatever it is. Amulets will also be the same color. Affixes. Area. So, what's tied to my amulet now? Resistance, resistance. Yeah. And damage while channeling. Which is not necessary, but those resistances are. It's also a crit strike one. But I'm not really focused on crits now. I am focused on dots. So we'll definitely need necro and physical. So resistance, necrotic, physical. Necrotic can be fixed by using one of those amulets, the bone ones. I think that's necrotic and physical, isn't it? It's not necrotic and cold. So maybe all I need is one of those amulets now. Don't even need the rest of the subtypes, really. Yeah, it's necrotic and physical. So that, spell damage, that's about it. That's all we really need. So, affixes, attributes, none. Damage over time, area. I could look for that just cause. Damage type, fire, elemental, those are fine. Health, yes. Resistances and armor, not necessary unless It's these. Physical. On something that's not one of the bone amulets. So what else can I get here? Health increase. Healing effectiveness will be good. Leech. None of that. Health and stun avoidance, I don't need. Although doubling up on health would be fine. Alright, that seems functional then. Update. Wow. Amulet. A mullet. Alright, so you duplicate both of those. Emphasize. Emphasize. More equal to 6. More equal to 6. You. I kind of want any and all of them for that. Because I need to break down a lot of the area ones anyways. These ones I want specifically to just have 3 of the same, or 3 affixes at least. But that could still be the physical and necrotic resist, which I don't want. So on this one, I just am looking for this and this essentially. And then I can remove the resistances. Sounds good. Belts. Basically anything on a belt will be better than what I have, but right now my belt gives a lot of armor. Any of those 3. Where'd you go, mister? What you doing? Alright. Where you going? Do you want up? Do you want up? Do you need me to pick you up? Ready? You good? You just laying there? Alright. So what else am I getting? This is belt. Fire damage. I can get throwing damage. I don't need it. Spell damage, can't get it. No attributes, so that's really it. Mine currently doesn't have any resistances, it's just armor. I'd have to have an insane amount of armor to make it worth getting rid of for the armor only. I may not actually get a better belt. Unless it's like a tier 7 armor. That's a yellow color. I don't think I want to recolor it yellow. That'll make me confused. But that's why it's emphasized. So idols, we're looking for specific ones now. Turn all that off. I want large idols. Let's see what they got for me. Athos. Idols. Fire damage over time. What I should be doing is removing this one. Get rid of that. Update. And then just go through what I need on the idols in general. What do I need specifically? Healing effectiveness. Effective B. Block effectiveness. Damn. Yeah, sure. Healing. Effectiveness. Increased healing effectiveness. That doesn't help, I guess. So, it's not in idols only, then. What do I want for this shit, then? Sigils of decay, or Sigils of Hope duration. Void damage, melee damage. Smite. Chance to cast Smite on throwing. Cast Divine Bolt when you use 0 cost skill, not spell. We're trying to keep warm. So that's it. Fire damage over time is the only thing available. I could go with armor, that's fine. Lightning taken as physical is probably a good idea. Nothing else looks even remotely useful. Alright, general idols. Health and health. Armor. Damage over time. Nah, that's not going to be good. It's the low level stuff. That will do. Nice. Alright, so these are idols. They will be idol cutter. Idol. Can't type for shit. Alright, so these I don't need. That I do need. The ward I need. So this and this can be removed now. And show idols. Well, does nothing good. Alright,
Yes.
sell most of it. Physical damage over time, void damage over time. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Garbage. Increased fire damage over time, vitality and intelligence. 100% bleed converted to ignite. Interesting. Keep that. Sell that. Nine Weaver's Widow. 56% void rise, which I don't need, so that can be crushed.
Take care.
Alright, so now Relic is the last thing I'm looking for. and I'll figure out armor while it drops, basically. So, relics, sentinel relics, armor and void res is kind of the most I want out of them. Spell void damage, sure, that's fine. I don't need resistances, so we'll take that as well. So affixes. Healing effectiveness, bam. Healing hands is not obtainable on those. Okay, that makes sense. Let's go figure out what is obtainable on this. I can get rebuke, which would be nice. Hammer throw, which I don't need. Holy aura we could take. Bonus to smite we could also take. Maybe javelin, but javelin doesn't really matter. I can't extend its damage any higher than it's already at. So those are viable pieces of information I'll take. Health we'll take. I don't have resistances wrapped into mine currently, do I? Fire and void. Not enough for either of those to matter, so attunement. Oh, I can make it slightly better as well. Upgrade to 4 from 2, sure. Upgrade to 6, sure. Upgrade to 8, sure. 33, sure. 48, yeah. 63, sure. Nice. I don't think I need another one then, because this is top roll. Void res and fire res could be removed for literally anything else. Let's try it. We get endurance. Fine. So, don't know if I'm gonna get anything that's much better than that until it starts dropping tier 6 stuff that I already have. So, at least 2 tier 6 or more, and emphasize show it as purple. And then we'll work helm and body armor later, because I'm still trying to figure out what I can even make out of those. Alright. So 15%. So I'll take this. It's not exalted, it's just rare amulets. I guess that doesn't matter. I'll take this and then that, because those are more worth than just having amulets in general. But now, we do good. Murder everything. Let's go.
Stand down or die. I cannot do that.
cold resist, I will take. Yeah. And it is working as so far. Just trustable loot.
Stand down or die.
One armor. So I don't think there's a nemesis on this one. Otherwise, I would have found it.
Stand down.
This one better. By a lot. Worth it. So it's definitely now worth full clearing things. Because of the event going on. Divine Majalka. Go here.
Welcome.
So let's
Is
buy
there
some
anything
stuff.
you'd like to ask me?
Lenses. 100% tab event. Dungeon prophecies. What do I want out of this? Relic. Relics sounds fine. Ring sounds better. Ring and amulet. Armor and armor. Helm armor, fine. I don't need to find boards, just wands and scepters maybe. That's a mace. Where's scepter? That. Rune and glyphs, yeah. So put that one in there. Put that one in there. Put that one in there. And put this one back here. Grab the unique relic one. Don't care what it was supposed to be about. Eight bone amulets. Yeah, fuck off. Let's take it. So we've got prophecies.
How may I aid
So
you?
Death of Majasa, that's doable. We're almost at 5, so those will be able to be put in soon. Throw these in there. I can make that into something, right? Increased shred effect, changed to level of multi-strike. That's fucked because it's stuck there. Level of Rive, fucked because it's stuck there. God damn it. Can I get hybrid health on these? I don't think so. Interesting though. If I was a melee damage build with Rive and multi-strike, it's still kind of better than mine, I just don't get health. So let's do increased health. Health, do that, and level 66 for it. Not much more armor. It's just about 300 difference. I lose vitality, which means I lose nothing. Well, that's a lie. Yeah, no. Can't really use it. Alright. Goodbye. Shield throw, damage on. Crush. Crush. Fire damage, crush. Crit strike, crush. That doesn't matter. That's sellable. That doesn't matter.
Welcome. Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
I do need that. Fire, elemental, because if I remove that, I can't lose that, but I can lose the fire. Yeah, so lose the fire and get that. We're at 72. $1,300 to 1331, so just a little bit health loss. We'll take the guaranteed resistance for when I need to get rid of these clothes. Alright, we're now at 40, so we're doing slightly more damage. Perfect. To the Black Sun. Raye, I've come to bargain. An abyssal arena. Do not cross the line, you fool. Nothing will come of this. It's just doing the warpath. I don't do melee damage. Some of these shrines are wacky. Candy, impossible to get out of the wrapper.
Yes. Yes. Take care.
I cannot do that. Stand down or die.
Hundred and 73 health. Nice. Mm-hmm. Well, that's something. Void res can't be changed, but I think that's fine. Alright. How much health would I get out of that? I'd lose health. Useless then. Only two that really matter. And no nemesis.
Yes. Take care.
Yeah, not a lot. We lose 22k damage if I swap weapons or remove my shield. Doesn't really matter, so we'll take the damage over time, honestly. And we're one more away, and this is a city. Impossible to fucking open candy. Jesus Christ. It's more work than it's worth because they don't even taste good.
down or die.
Yes. Take care.
Greetings.
Stand down or die.
What brings you here?
Safe travels.
Stand down or die.
Yes?
Cannot do that.
smash your face into them, you'll die. I swear.
Yes?
I cannot do that. Stand down or die. I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
it bad. Stop hawking your own shit.
I cannot do that.
Alright, Rye, let's get my ass kicked.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
This hate, this despair, oblivion burns within you. This world burns. Do you rise? My shadow will cover this world once more. Do you think my feat changes anything? This world is already dead.
Health, sure. What's up, Kibbits? Welcome in.
Stand down. I cannot do that.
Up to 64,000 from just 9 spell void damage. Nice. $59 all the way to 64. What are we at naturally with it? 57 versus 52. So it's a 5k difference.
Do that.
Out of like 9 fucking monoliths now, I've not gotten a single nemesis. Think that big beam does anything? My Smite's better. Just because you can channel yours doesn't mean shit. Alright, well... So far, so good. I do like how much more dangerous it has become. I do like the fact that loot lizards exist. It's a shame that I haven't seen many nemesis. I've gotten to see the 2, but I still need 1 more to get the stupid stuff to drop now. back to Void Res. Not quite worth anything now. Well, that's good. I don't need the physical resist. We'll take crit strike, sure. Don't need the fire res. Could take health. Cold res, fine. Going back for the health on the cold instead then. And then we can go attunement or fire damage. Attunement's better. And who needs the mana regen, right? It's there for the damage. Don't need the crit, so this can be removed. I do need that necrotic resist now. One away from 55555.
Do that.
%30 increased health. Armor in deep shit though, compared to mine. 9 to all resistance. That's nice. An all resist shield would be good. All resist plus health, and then healing effectiveness and whatever is really all I need for a shield. Hey, look! We finally have another nemesis after like 10 fucking attempts. Stun. Poison hit, hold damage. 23 void res, so it's not really useful.
I cannot do that.
lightning and mana regen. Physical skills. Smite is not a physical skill. It's not even a skill, it's a spell. This is a physical skill. That's a buff. And that's a physical skill, so it's only +1 to those two. Oh, and well, I don't use that one, so it can't really gain +1. Mana regen would be okay. I don't do lightning damage, so yeah, basically useless. And that's super useless. Healing effectiveness. Damage taken on block. Don't have the increased armor. That's what I would take. Increased armor and health over resistances, honestly.
I cannot do that.
Is that a new weapon type? I've never seen that before. I was gonna say, I already did the Nemesis, I don't even actually need to stay there.
Yes.
Area for area skills, nice. That's crushable then.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, and that's tier 5. That's why it's so good. I'll take all 5 shards for it.
Yes.
Increased area for infernal shade. More shade damage, necrotic damage for damage over time spells. Uh-huh. Alright, so that sounds interesting. Summon Wraith when you or one of your Wraiths kills an enemy. Huh? Chance to cast Infernal Shade when one of your Wraiths kill an enemy. I don't have Wraiths,
care.
but that means this does necrotic damage now. So that's doing 23 damage, 23k per second. Theoretically, that's gone up from 200 to 500. I just want to look at this then, just a little bit. And I do get to summon wraiths. Fuck yeah. Interesting. So this shit gets to be weird then. It does ward stuff.
I cannot do that.
What ward stuff? 61 ward on kill. Yeah, that's insane. Alright. That's something I can try to make better for later.
I cannot do that.
Another one with spell void damage.
I cannot do that.
Summon the loot. All the loot. I walk so slow, don't disappear.
I cannot.
Nice. Loot Lizard Shrine, good. Feels good, looks good, satisfying.
Too heavy.
Good job.
Too heavy.
Alright, well, that was good.
I cannot do that.
We can make it better. So, close enough. This, close enough.
This is not over!
Slowest patrolling unit in the game. I don't think they even do it. Even if it says they're patrolling, I don't think they move.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that. Yeah. Too heavy. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. Stand down or die.
Is that the Smitey sword? No. That's multi-strike shenanigans. I'm hungry. Now I'm gonna probably have to get off soon anyways. So I'm... Oh, it is the Smitey sword. 100% chance to cast Smite after you use multi-strike. That's not what I'm thinking it would be though. 21 lightning damage with spells and melee attacks. 2 to smite. .21 damage is certainly not enough to make up for the damage that just the wand will do. Increased armor out the ass. Alright, this one can be trash.
Yes.
Armor. Poison resist would be nice. I'll keep the necrotic. That maxes out poison resist. Alright, we're good.
Yes.
Health and armor, don't really need. Don't need that. So that. want to remove that. Trash. Cooldown epi. Oh, that was a cooldown. Okay. Crush. That doesn't matter. Crush. And then Bow's Anarchy. Oh, that's the shuriken one. Garbage. $29 health per second is insane, I would say, right? If you actually have a regeneration character. Take all this.
Yes.
So.
Take care.
All trash, because none of it's mine. I think I will finish this mono, and then I'll hop off. That'll probably be done by around 8:30 my time, so that's like an hour. Might be faster.
I cannot do that. Do that.
Health and health when stunned. $59,000 versus 58,000. We lose almost exactly 1,000. We only gain 600, right? Just about 585 from 9. Yeah, so 600 and some. 54 to 54.9. 547 to 900, which is only 400 damage. Whereas we can get to like an extra 90 health, 80 health. I'll use that. That's useless.
You're not going. You're not going in.
I cannot do that.
Critical strike multiplier. Yeah.
I cannot do that.
Sickening blade! This is not over!
Still going up. Let's go. I have 2 more? Yeah, so we'll be at 70 by the time that's finished.
Now stop fighting! It looks like...
Yes.
Damn, why is it gotta be tier 6, huh?
Take care.
I cannot do that.
A board that could be better than any board that I get. Maybe. Minion critical strike? Nah. Nope. None of that's useful. So it actually uses my Smite, so it super fucks everything up. It's off-screening everything.
Stand down or die.
This is not good. I don't need that. The health is nice, but I don't need it. Because it doesn't do anything else that's necessary. See, if I did that and I made my Smite into void damage, it would do even better. However, doing that removes the fire damage, and I would be not doing fire damage anymore either. If I remove all of it, I wouldn't have as much damage as I have now in terms of void itemization.
Yes.
Not that I have a lot in fire either. Most of it's actually damage over time. What are you? Lightning spell damage. Spell critical strike chance. Flat lightning damage to spells. And then 46 spell damage. 100% of mana converted to ward when you reach full mana. That's quite shit. What's the damage difference? 11,000. Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, that's quite garbage. That's it.
die. I cannot do that.
Good job, Paladin. Away from me.
I cannot do that.
Stars take you, Cavendish. This isn't possible.
You know, I guess I can actually just turn off what I don't want to see out of the idols. Turn that off. Which means I probably don't have to have these ones emphasized. Because those will be the only idols that drop anyways.
Stand down or die. I cannot do that. 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 Stand down or die.
Well, it's not over there. If there's a nemesis, it'll be over here. If anywhere, maybe. Not likely, because I think I would have seen it. Because this map is not very much. I don't think. Yeah.
Yes.
So these are new. Chance to mark for death on hit with necrotic spells, which I could change mine to necrotic damage when I get that knife back. 95 health. Ward when damage leaves you at low health. Aha. Low being 35%. Garbage, 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 garbage.
Yes.
When you use a lightning bow attack, your next throwing attack within 2 seconds has extra penetration. When you use a lightning throwing attack, your next bow attack has. So that's the throwbow Baggins build then.
Take care.
Yo, what's up, Richard? Have you had a chance to get on today so far? No, hard. Or
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Cultist camp, nice.
I cannot do that.
What'd you start on so far? Loot lizards are good. I do like it so far. Pretty satisfying to get a loot lizard shrine as well. Throw rogue, nice. Alright. Not much better, but we'll take it. Rot away. Nice. I'll take that. Don't care about that though. This we'll keep. This is interesting. And trash. Potion converted to ward, increased chance to find potions. Some of these new shrines are quite interesting. But increasing my area I don't think has done much for Smite. Does that not scale with area? That would be a shame. It doesn't scale with area, that is a shame. Neither does that, so that is that. I guess I don't need that then on my amulet orb globes. What do I have that would matter if I have area? I think this. Yeah, that's the only thing. Oh, big area. Yeah, that's pretty decent. This is currently a legacy character from last cycle. Or really not even from last cycle, because I only played him in offline. While maintenance was happening yesterday. So this is just my Smite build, trying to make Smite work, so that Biff can say that Smite isn't useless. And so far it's doing about 1,000 damage per second per level I keep gaining. So ever since like 45 or so, it's been doing 10k damage plus, and it's only been going up. It's outperforming my Forge Strike build, which is kind of insane. That's nice. Garbage for armor, though. Yet again. 41% increased armor. It's probably worthwhile, though. It's T5, damn. It's a shame. If that was T4, I would have tried to seal it and then add health, but no, I can't do anything about it. Alright, moving on. How close are we? 20 and 4 cold. Poison. Fire. Increased health. Health. Lightning resist. 21. 24. I need the lightning more than I do need the cold anyways. So that's one more. Alright. Idols it is. 2 more points is all I needed. I could have stuck it out for one more mission. Or one mission's extra kills. But oh well. Jeweled Scudder. Okay. What am I supposed to kill? Kill the sun. That's what
I cannot do that.
Fuck off. Oh no, it's the Wengari. Wendy parents coming in.
I cannot do that.
I'm gonna give it a wide berth.
I cannot do that.
Easy.
Too heavy.
Yes?
Trash. 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 At high health for the target or high health for me? These gloves? Or these gloves here? These ones are just marked for death on that, and I don't have necrotic spell damage or necrotic anything unless I use this, and then it turns it into a necrotic spell, I think. But I think that might only work when it's got the scaling tag for necrotic, which might be a shame. But if it's fine and I use this and this, then that's ward generation out the ass and a whole bunch of kills and damage. It's almost equivalent damage to the scepter that I have currently that has scaling damage with attunement. So I was quite impressed. And then it has critical multiplier, which is kind of a shame now that I'm not a crit build and a dot build instead, but it would work well enough if I was able to shift over a little bit. Trash. This here. And then boss fights. Let's go. Alright, I can probably finish this in under 27 minutes, right? Yeah, it's not hard. They're pretty fast to do. I need to clip one of my interactions from 2 days ago for you, Wretched. So you can see how bad Smite was early and how sketchy it was trying to level with it. I'm being called. Okay, cool. It doesn't change the fact that I'm hungry and I'm gonna get off in an hour anyway, or in 30 minutes. But recycling and stuff. God, I really do like my bosses. Most of them. The ones I talk to, at least. And the ones who talk to me. And like, actually trying to schedule shit with you. Rather than just being like, well, here we are, we're just gonna throw you on the schedule and hope you can make it there. It's like, you know my predicament always. Like, I always have to make it there by bus, basically. If I can't make it by bus, then it is up in the air. But whatever. It's not like I hate them for not actually doing anything though, so it's fine. Job is great. I just don't have the energy to complain and bitch about it, honestly. Compared to a fucking kitchen. I'll bitch about a kitchen all day long. To no end. Because it's not hard. It shouldn't be hard to run a fucking kitchen. Alright, so that's that one. Yet another Warlock. Yeah, fuck yeah. Warlocks unite. It's you gonna be running kind of the same one, or are you gonna be running slightly different as you go, or doing it as it drops, basically? Because that's usually how I end up running all of my Sentinels. It's like, well, whatever drops first is what I'm fucking running, I guess. I have made Smite good. This is what good Smite looks like, I think. 58k with 65 shitty uptime. Yeah, dot builds. Dot builds that don't require slathering and dot, as a matter of fact. These are hit and run dot builds. With tankiness out the ass. Far more than I thought it would have, actually. Yeah, Biff was saying that Smite was in sore need of like a buff of some sort. And he's not wrong for the early game. Trying to fucking start with Smite it's a tragedy. It was bad. It did not feel good for quite a long time. But as soon as you take Fissure, and if you have like the mana sustainability for Fissure, it becomes a like necessity to actually play this character. I'm not even using that. Run, you worm. Sure. And besides boss fights like this, where I decide to just sit and spam it, it doesn't actually have mana problems. Because if you just do single taps and casts when you need it, you never run out. And it's perfectly fine. Bam.
No, you're just a human.
Gloves I don't need. Boots I don't need. Boots wouldn't be bad, but rings fine. low garbage ring drop. Auto casting, yep. Yep. Biff usually says if you're auto casting Smite, don't put Fissure on it because it makes it become a mana problem. But I feel like that's kind of a niche issue, possibly. Because when I was running my Void Hammers that I was trying to do autocast Smite, since the hammers were free, the Smite didn't really, like, it was the only reason I was losing mana. Which, if the hammers are free and you could just throw hammers as your main damage, and Smite is a secondary, it works out great. Whether you need the mana or not. Issue is if you have other skills that require mana, that becomes an issue. Yeah. I just got a Smite sword, and I was like, ah, cool. And then I got rid of it because I was like, it would never be useful unless I ended up getting 2 of them, I think. And I'm not melee Smite anyways, so it would probably kill me if I tried to use them right now. I'm almost tempted to use this because despite my scepter doing whatever the fuck it does with 180% spell damage, this does comparable amounts of smite damage somehow. It only drops by 5k. It makes it do necrotic damage. It gives me ward on kill, and it summons shit. And then I wouldn't really have to dump into attunement as much because it's not increasing my damage by base spell damage. So I can end up just using this late game or not really late game, once I get to empowered monos so that I'm done with the no ward challenge. And then I want to use those with it, possibly. But I don't know if getting rid of the, like, it'll give me, no, maybe not. I have to check, I have to test that out, actually. Because it might only be necrotic if it has the necrotic tag. And if it doesn't have it and it doesn't count, then that would be a shame. But if all it takes is throwing necrotic damage on a spell to make it proc that, then hell yes. So if we use that, it never procs it. Smacks. Alright. So we know that that works. We can put this on. This should do necrotic damage. Damage does go down a little bit. But when you get 22k a dot tick, it's kind of insane. And I could actually increase its damage output or its damage ceiling by adding points to this for the duration and make it suck more mana. And also, I think their mana cost lies because it says it costs 25. I can actually probably pull points from this because I'm not going into crit anymore. And I could probably put more into that because it still does do crit pretty frequently. The double cast is pointless. Would the blind be better? It would be a 50% chance to blind if I got it maxed out. But I think putting that many points in it would be useless. So now, I guess we put the next 2 points in, or 1 point into that, see how much it changes. I could also put points into that and make its area better. I don't see what the point of execution for certain, if not all, skills that do executes is. Maybe it works better for bosses than it does for trash, because you're supposed to just instantly kill the trash anyways. I could do that for an extra 50% damage. For bosses? Okay, I was gonna say it's probably for bosses. If you have a similar effect from an item, highest threshold is used. Okay. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that being really useful. For bosses at the very least. It might actually be worth putting at least 2 points into. 9% seems like it's too low, but I think it wouldn't matter. I don't need to put all 3 in. I have 4 levels, because I don't have any bonus levels, so I could do 2 here, 2 there. Maybe 3 here and 1 there, because if the 1 second duration allows me to stack a 4th and a 5th dot stack on it over time, that would get me from 22 to like 28,000 damage per tick with all 5 of them active. Yeah, that seems like a functional thing. So 1 and then 3. If that, I might actually start with 1 on this and like slowly go up to see if 3, 6, or 9 is the best option. I wish I could get it higher, but it is what it is. I do also want the area, but only to see how big it looks, honestly. It's 20% each, 60% total. For you, I think I'll be adding just damage. I was thinking about going into this part of the tree, but it doesn't. I don't use it offensively enough to make that side of the tree worth it. I might. Oh no, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Putting points into this. No, I think the regeneration might be better than that, because if I'm up against just a singular enemy, getting hit once is not going to give me a lot of mana every time. And I certainly won't need it in a crowd anyways. So maybe extra duration. Or extra regen. Increased healing per point of attunement, which is 44 currently, so that'd be this. 160, 176%, so it'd be 2,500, so 50, and then like almost 70 health per second. Does that technically count as health regen? No, it's healing. It's direct healing. Even though it's per second, it's just healing per second. It's not health regenerated. Oh, that's why there's a fucking thing in the way. That makes sense. Get that shit out of here. There we go. That's why that can never go all the way back. Alright, so healing hands. I can't really do much for you. I'm putting more points into this, I think. Healing hands deals more lightning damage. When you hit an electrified enemy, it spreads all of your stacks of electrify from that enemy to a number of other enemies within 5 meters. And it doesn't have to happen from a direct cast. So that's however I want. Immune model moving, traversal skill. Healing hands chance on melee hit. Okay. So that could go up to 100%. That's all ward. I might end up using that after I get to empowered. I've been just wondering if Divine Bolt's even worth it. Because it kind of does what this does. Except for that lies. Because the direct... The Smite itself only does like 3k damage with a crit on some enemies. Fuck. Heal area, global melee fire. See, that part of the tree is definitely for the Smitey sword, right? Like that's where it starts to shine. Spreading Flames can't stack, so I couldn't use that and that because those are both the same thing, technically. It cannot stack, yeah. Alright, so next, the one thing I was trying to test here. And the answer is no, it does not. It is not a necrotic spell. It does not have the tag, so that does not actually work. Gotcha. Well, at least the knife is keepable. I will end up using that.
Buying, selling.
Goodbye, gloves. This, I'm planning on doing something with. Is that tier 5? It's tier 5. Damn. Well, at least I can put something else on it, maybe. What can you get? Resistances, armor, yeah, so you're not even useful. Really? I do need the increased health. Maybe I get that. If I can get that high enough, it'll be fine, I think. I want it to get 3, and then we wait. We'll try to seal it. That's what I plan on doing for it, at least. So that's how much percentage wise? We have 7% health with base 72. This one's got 68, so it's better overall already, which is good. We do lose poison resist, which is a shame. We lose damage over time, which is a shame. 11 strength is nice. Do I really need it for the survivability? I do lose damage as well. 64, 70, 62, 57, yeah, we do lose some. So I don't think I can make it better enough because the main affixes that I want to use can't be changed.
Safe travels.
Well, that's that. And it's time for me to be hungry and go eat. Alright, so I need to sell that shit. Crush the staff, or not staff. Oh, I didn't even need to crush that first page. What's your things do? Health regen. Okay. Yeah, I don't need it. Grab these. Throwing damage. So, removing that. If I get a bone one with poison resist, it might be worth it.
Take care.
Amulet. We want to add poison resist. Resistance is. There we go. Alright. Alright. That'll be it for now. I have work in the morning, so I'm gonna probably end up going to sleep, maybe. And if I don't, I'll have to stay awake until I'm done with work. But for now, that'll be it. Give everyone a shout out. Shout out at Raptor. Shout out at Wretched. Shout out at Nick. Shout out to Kibitz, who doesn't stream, but we appreciate nonetheless. And then let's see. We could raid somebody who's just playing the game. Anyone playing the game? No, we got Dino though. Dino's doing some stuff. Let's watch Dino. Or Rowan. I don't know. I think, oh, Biff might be hopping on. We're gonna raid Biff in hopes that he is getting up. Alright. That'll do. There he is, he's on, let's go.